Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Most kids, when they come into motorsports, have a dream to become a race car driver. And that dream usually involves getting to Formula One. So karting is the stepping stone. These kids race wheel to wheel at speeds over 100 kilometers per hour. Milliseconds, fractions of a blink of an eye, can be the difference between pole position and being at the back of the pack. Out on track, they're isolated, completely on their own. Every move they make is their decision. Every mistake, every hesitation, it's all on them.
I think today is a sunny enough day to do 58. Yeah.
Who's the guy to beat out on the track?
Right now I'm like third place, so Emil and James. It helps me with my footwork, so my pedaling is really gentle and reactive. It was all right, but I definitely do way better. My tires are not the best right now, but yeah.
Yeah, the tires they gave us are like glass. These tires are bad. He's gonna be pissed off. Their checkered flag, they're coming in. How did it feel?
Any complaints about the way the kart felt? It's in the right place, just a little loose. Okay, I'll fix that.
It's like a Netherlands comic of a bad guy. He people are stealing stuff, and then he gets them to get arrested, but then the stuff that they stole, he steals and makes sure he doesn't get arrested. So you have the braking, and that goes to the end where when you push it, there's a brake part right here that brakes the this turning part, and in here there's the motor with the gas, and then it spins around. The Micron, it like counts your laps. I'll put it on. It like counts your laps and shows what your lap time was. It's really good for qualifying and also the race.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We're going to get drivers meeting off to a quick start here. If you don't have a schedule, the schedule's posted downstairs. Take a picture of it. If you can print it off, and I'm losing my pants. You can, those are all natural. I'm going to introduce you to Rosario, who's our race director.
Good morning, everyone. I just want to go over quickly over a few rules. First is going to be the starting procedure. Coming out of turn 12, you're going to be coming out very slowly. You're going to keep a steady pace, slowly. After you pass your acceleration cones, you're going to wait for the green flag. As soon as you see, you're good to race. Another thing, yellow flags, please slow down. Don't ignore it. Other than that, good luck to everyone and have a safe race. Thank you.
If I get 58, I might be able to get third or fourth. After that, I'm gonna try to get third because when I get third, I can be right here, and the person first, then first is here and second is here. When you're like, when I'm gonna try to get third or first, that, but I'm probably not gonna get first.
Huh? You got no heat in these tires. I went to 15.
Yeah, I know, I believe you.
See, it was getting faster. But the track is nasty out there right now. Okay, so you're third.
James is a really fast driver that I've always wanted to beat, but never been fast enough. And this is the first time that I've actually been quick enough to even have a chance at beating him. The day's not over, but so far, pretty good. I was 0.3 of a second faster than everybody else on track. So I really want to win. My dad kind of just brought me into it, and I started from there, and I really started to like it. Just the adrenaline and all that fun. You get to win, and also you get to make friends and stuff, and you get tons of competition.
He's such a gentleman. He's more mature than me. I served in a war in Afghanistan with the Canadian Forces, and I'm a bit of a scrappy person at heart, and he's a fighter at heart too, but he's a real gentleman about it. But I'll tell you, when your kid wins a lot of races, everybody's after you.
Chasing shadow, twisting time, lost in thought, frame of mind. Frame of mind. Chasing shadow, twisting time, lost in thought, frame of mind. Chasing shadows. Chasing shadows. Chasing shadows, frame of mind.
For what?
It was a red flag that they put it up by accident. So almost a big pileup at turn 1. Yeah, so it was a little bit of a messy start to the day, for sure.
For qualifying, it was a bit chaotic. My friend Mateo, he didn't even get a lap in.
They put on the wrong flag. I don't know.
I believe they accidentally put out a red flag instead of the checker flag. So what happened was everyone was so confused. There was like bumping. This I accidentally bumped Colton.
It felt like it felt so bad because we wanted like 4 more laps or 3 more laps.
But we
because
got none.
yeah, we got like only 3 laps.
I can't wait for pre-finals.
We should get a new qualifier. We should get a new qualifier. Yeah.
Racing was kind of like my passion, and then I want to find something to do with my kids, and I thought this might be the chance. You gotta be much closer than this, right? And before you can make any moves, right? You want to be on the rubber for the turn in.
My dad really wants me to do what he tells me, like, immediately.
See the difference? you want to be here, right? Maybe another 2 feet to the left, right? It matters a lot. Because look at it. Look how tight we're going to turn 7 now, right? But if you're here, it opens up the entry, right? Right? I don't know if we really want him to be a professional driver or not, but it's a steep curve to get there. So we don't know. We just enjoying every moment right now.
So I was thinking, oh my gosh, that means he's behind me. I go to Turner, Mio comes to pass me, I shove him to the side, come back into the lap, it says 1 lap left. I'm freaking out here. And then the lap goes, checkered flag. I know, Mio comes right beside me on the checkered flag. I won it. When Mio was like here. Jeez. It was so close. I messed up on the corner. I kind of drifted like this. I was like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. And he just came right beside me. I won it. It was insane. Nice. I'm sweating. Are you sweating?
Do I look at the camera or do I look at you? Okay, perfect. Started karting years ago when I was a kid, probably about 9 years old. And then I started racing and turned professional. And unfortunately, my father fell ill. And because of that, I was out of karting for 20-something years. And we had 2 kids, and we started racing as a family, and it's been an incredible journey.
My friends teach me so much. If you make friends in go-karting, like, you're gonna be so high up.
I would say it's actually one of the best moments so far in my life with my family and being able to travel with Mateo, and especially seeing all the up and downs, you know, when he win or when he crash. All these moments are something that I feel that you can never get back.
That race was really good. Fun and competitive. I kind of took a risk, but I was patient and I passed him.
He had a huge gap, but Mateo just started sneaking up on him. It's good he comes in second. It makes him work harder. He doesn't like second.
It's my nightmare.
Yeah. Well, James has a little more racecraft experience than all these kids, so the final race will be interesting.
I was going like this.
Here's the drama you got to catch.
I could have gotten a penalty. I was looking back so much.
Okay, so me and Dean were watching. Okay.
Acuérdate, la 1, abiertita. ¿Qué otra? La 8, linda, si mejoras la 8, no te alcanzas a imaginar la mejora que vas a tener en los tiempos y seguro vas a quedar ahí en el podio, vas a ver.
My parents want me to do a lot about like flexibility, so that's why I do gymnastics, because my parents, if I crash, I won't break something because I'm really flexible. Later on, I can show you something that will really impress you.
Martina started doing actually motorcycles. She started very early when she was 4, asking, I want my own motorcycle, so she decided to buy one electric one. She came here in the same track to ride motorcycles, and then we realized that it was actually for go-karting, so we said, why not?
Okay, so basically, the go-karting started after I did motorcycle when I was, I think, 7? Yeah. So it's been 2 years since I've been doing go-karting.
This experience, our life experience for her future, is a really good opportunity for parenting.
My dad knows pretty much about go-karting and motorcycling because when he was little, he would love to go motorcycling, go-karting, any of those sports, but his parents never gave him that.
We are these kind of parents that I didn't have the opportunity and I want to give the opportunity to her.
My dad puts a lot of effort. He stays up late just working on my car.
So
And I said that to her, if you want to go to the top, you have to work so hard.
I want to be the first woman in MotoGP. There isn't any women in MotoGP, so I want to get to it.
What is it like working with coaches?
Can be difficult.
Look how early you're coming into the corner. So you're making the corner super tight for yourself. Okay?
That's fine.
If you're fine, then, you can do whatever you're doing if you think it's fine. I'm trying to teach you and tell you that it's not fine.
And also can be kind of fun. Learning what you can do differently and seeing what you're really good at.
Theo, you are a rocket. #1, buddy. Good job.
Yeah, man.
Proud of you. Huh? You were in a league above everyone else. You had a 1.5 seconds on everyone.
And consistent. You were so consistent, no mistakes. Really good. Really, really good.
Coaching is fundamentally one of the most important aspects of driver development. And, that's done on track and off track.
I didn't see any hiccups or any almost losing it. You really did good, but we do have some comments for you in the coach room after, okay? Some really important things we'll share with you, okay, a little bit later, but you did great.
Typically, we'll start with a track walk in the morning. That's where we'll go and really work to show the driver the conditions of the track, all the nuances of the corners, and build up a plan for them to visualize in their mind. We'll use radio equipment to be able to directly communicate with them, which is rapid feedback, so we can identify problems or techniques to improve their driving, and they can apply them immediately.
Okay, so the warm-up lap is for you to remember, think, see your references, think what you need to do. Look where you are here. You're like
wrong side of the track.
Yeah, exactly. You're super tight.
The coaches will look at their onboard video as well as their data and telemetry and isolate areas of improvement.
I didn't know there was cookie. If not, you wouldn't have any right now. You're going full throttle, bam, and then immediately you release the throttle, you hit the brakes. There shouldn't be any space in between. So it should be full throttle, and then hitting the brakes. Brake hard and forward, hard. So every time you're turning in karting, you're braking. It's the same as braking because you're slowing down the car with the steering wheel, okay? So this is why it's so important to use the entire track. From white line to white line to white line. As I told you, this sometimes is not the objective. This is not what we're looking for, okay? I'm proud because you did what we were working on today. And I'm telling you, and believe me when I tell you that if you keep going in this direction, it's gonna be very positive long term, okay? This is the right way of driving. You're learning how to do it, you're doing it the right way, listening, doing the job. That's what I want to see, and that's good. So I'm proud of you today. High five. Jump off. Yeah, I'm really happy. It's a good day. I've never seen this part of Emmy, and she didn't tell me any bad words, so that's good as well.
I'm surprised how kids can actually drive like this. Yeah, but seat time is the key, right? And constantly teaching them safety, give each other space. But for sure, when they're driving with other kids, I get a little nervous for sure.
I always want to have a clean race. Well, it's because I can get out of the cart feeling happy that if I won or got a podium, then he got that position fair.
I'll be honest, there were a couple of times, yeah, especially in like a bigger race, right? Yeah, and because we spend like so much time, effort, money to try to race, and obviously we want good results, right? But then the most important thing is, I think, to learn something from the race. Even if it's a bad race or good race, the kids will always learn something, right?
It's a parent's instinct. You always worry about them. But as they grow, you have to learn to, push your own boundaries as well. Once they're on the track, they're completely on their own. And we try to be very upbuilding when it doesn't go as they plan, because something can happen in front of you, an unforeseen incident or a small mechanical failure, and things can just happen. This is the real world. We just really try to make them feel good about everything. They come in to be devastated many of the times, but you just talk them through it. You see, the best thing is that you're gonna get out again.
Huh? What? What happened?
Somebody.
Oh, but your leg played so good though. Oh, he's falling in. I'm trying.
Have you ever crashed?
Yes, a lot.
Then why do you keep driving?
Because it's still fun.
So it's worth it?
Yeah. Worth even breaking something.
When crash happens, then a lot of parents get very heated. But for me, I always try to stay off. And the way I see is that, this hurts the kids more than us, because the kids are the one who wants a trophy, wants to win. So for me and my wife as a parent, our goal is to stand by them and to figure out how to help them to recover and learn how to reset and move forward, rather than just, fighting with the other parents. So.
Do you ever worry about his safety or?
Constantly. The first year he had a flip here, and it was scary for us. But he stood up and he shook it off, and then it was in the Western Championships the first year we put him in, and it was too soon to put him in, and but he shook it off and he went in the race the next day, but he was nervous about passing.
Well, our role is to make sure that none of the racers or athletes get hurt, like seriously hurt, to make sure that they're basically race ready, that there's no injury that's gonna, affect them. And if there is, we just gotta bandage them and get them hospital ready. There's usually a minor injury once a weekend, but there's not really a major incident, maybe once a season. And is when we have like one really major crash. You just pray that they're relaxing. I know that when they hit the ground relaxed, they've got a better chance of survival. If it wasn't for their armor, really, there's nothing keeping them in the carts. There's no seatbelts, there's no cages, there's no nothing. So it really is in their body armor.
So you can put both arms through, and then chest protector. I don't really go like this because I can't see where I'm going, so I have a tip. And then it's an X, and I'll put one arm through, put my head through. I have the protect. I'll put that on. Put my clothes on. We put my helmet on. So my eyes are down and I'm ready to race. And I love how fun it is, and I like winning.
This group is becoming bigger and bigger every race. So now we are 20 drivers, this class is growing, but we need to set some rules, right? First and foremost, if you see a yellow flag, that means something ahead of you happened. So you need to be careful. And there is no passing involved whatsoever. In the previous race, I've seen something that I didn't like. Some passing, some pushing on yellow flag. I don't want that to happen. No, go ahead.
Will we have penalties for overtaking under yellows?
There will be. There will be. There will be. If we catch you passing on the yellow, there will be like a hefty penalty. You're getting experience, but you're still young. I want you to know what's gonna happen. And also, I want each and every pass to be clean. Is it clear for you guys?
Yeah.
Have fun. A good race to everyone.
The fire starts to burn, another page to turn. The echo fades away, you're stronger than you say. The time begins to turn, and something starts to burn. The fate begins to fade, the choice has now been made. The dirt begins to bend, the quiet is your friend. The fire starts to glow, you learn to take it slow. The wind begins to blow, the stage choose to grow. The world begins to slow, if you know, you know.
A lot of people, they have no idea what it could feel like. Imagine. Close your eyes, put yourself into a race car. Imagine the sensations and the feelings and what you are thinking about coming into a corner at 100+ kilometers per hour. Should I be on the left? Should I be on the right? When should I brake? Can you imagine? Well, let's try. Everyone, let's close our eyes. Let's imagine going 100+ kilometers. Looking at the corner that's coming up in 2 seconds. Think about how fast you have to make your decisions to react and to make it even through the corner without sliding off track. This is what the kids are going through.
Basically, it just feels like everything around me stops and it's just me and the cart. The cart makes me move and I make it move. It just feels good. Like maybe one day I'll take off and go to the moon because I'm going so fast.
kids what they learn on track, it translates so much more into the maturity of them as human beings, how they approach situations outside of the racetrack. It's quite special.
You know what? I'm sad and kind of sad and happy. But I'm sad that you lost, but I'm happy that I won. I know. No, because it's just a 1-2 with both with me and James. I'm sorry though. I bad luck. Good race though. Yeah. Good job, Colton. You're welcome.
In third place, number 23, Mio Eriksson. In second place, Colton Thorpdale. And finally, no stranger to the top of the podium, 007, James Bedard.
I'd like to thank my mechanics, my coaches, and my family.
I want to thank Talitha and for getting my car ready. I want to thank James for teaching me some tricks I didn't know.
Yeah. I'd like to thank RaceLab VI, all my sponsors, all the corner workers for making this race possible, and my mom and dad.
Way to go, guys.
Yeah, he's recognized how much work he has to do to win races, but it's what he wants to do. I've always told him, like, every time we see an accident, it's like, you really still want to do this? And it's like, yeah. He got mad at me last time I asked him that. So he loves doing it. I wouldn't try and stop it. If he wants to keep doing this all the way till he's an adult, then I'll find a way. I've had to do a lot of sponsorships to be able to do it, and it's all for him.
Karting doesn't just build drivers. It builds character. It teaches resilience, trust, self-belief, and humility. And at the end, they all walk away with something far more valuable than a trophy.
And where we sit, we create a melody. All the time, the space and the energy.
I've been racing for probably 8 years or something. I started when I was 3 and I wasn't very good.
Big bad Johnny. Hey, say to the camera, bud. You're gonna be famous.
It goes through my veins, sweat beads from metal rolling chain. Time slips away, heavy on my chest.
So can we go?
Good. Thanks so much. Every heartbeat, it goes through my veins.
Mama! Can you get me a sandwich?
Time slips away, heavy on my chest. Eyes piercing now. Come and take away all the memory. And where we stay, we create a melody. All the time, the space and the energy. Come and take away all the memory. And where we stay, we create a melody. All the time, the space and the energy. Come and take away all the memory.
My brother always supports me, so I want to support him.
What are you looking forward
talk to you about your next race.
First place.
Every heartbeat echoes through my veins. Sweat beats from metal rolling chain. Time slips away, heavy on my chest. Eyes piercing now.